Hi guys, this is Jenna. We're going to be going over lesson 2 for the second grade. So first we have adding and subtracting with fact families. Number 1, 3 plus 4 equals blank. The questions on the left side are related to the questions on the right side, the ones that are right across from each other. So we're going to be doing number 1 and 9 together. So we have 3 plus 4 equals blank. We can do this in 2 ways. Let's do the first way right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to count it all up together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. Or you can take 3 and count up 4 times. So 7 is the answer. Now we'll do 7 minus 4 equals blank. So we'll start with 7 and take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 left. Oops. Yeah, that's 3. So if you look here, we're using the same numbers in both questions. We have 3, 4, and 7 here, and 3, 4, and 7 here. We're doing addition in one and subtraction in the other, but the numbers are the same, so we're just flipping the question around. Now we'll do 8 plus 5 equals blank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll count it all up together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can do the same counting up method as well. Now, you might already expect what the answer is, but we'll still go through and solve it to show how they're related. So we have 13. Now we're going to be taking away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count the remaining, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you know that these questions are related. They're using the same numbers again. 8, 5, 13, then 8, 5, 13 here as well. Now we're going to be doing missing numbers. Our first question is 6 plus blank equals 11. So what this question is saying is that we're starting with 6, and we're adding an unknown quantity. We don't know how much we're adding. That's the blank. And we're going to end up with 11. So there's this blank, which is how much we're going to add to get to 11. So we can flip this question around again and subtract the 6 that we have. Since we have 6 here, we'll subtract the 6 from the 11 as well. This is 11, this is 6. That way we can find out how much more we need to add to the 6 to get to 11. So this is what we're left with. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that 6 plus 5 equals 11. The ones that are crossed out are 6. And then we're going to count that up together with the ones that are circled, which is 5. If you count it all up together, you get 11. So we know that 6 plus 5 equals 11. Now we'll do number 5. It's a little different, but we can use the same method. We have 13 minus blank equals 7. I think that's 13. And then we're going to take away some dots to get to 7. We don't know how much we're going to take away yet. So we have 7 here and 13 here. We need to find out how much you have to take away from 6 to get 7 to get to, how much you have to take away from 13 to get to 7. So you can invert the equation. You can switch it around and take away 7 here. Since we know that we have 7, we just need to find out what's left. Okay, so that's 7. Now we're left with this amount. If you count here, this is 6. The amount that we circled is 6. The amount that we crossed out is 7. And if we count it all up, we know that it's 13 because we started with, 13 dots. So we know that the missing number is 6. Now here we have add or subtract. We are given a word problem and we have to find out whether we're going to add or subtract. So we have Alice had 8 stuffed animals and she buys 4 more stuffed animals at the store. How many stuffed animals does she have now? So we know that she starts with 8 And then she buys 4 more. 4 more means we're going to add that 4 to the collection that she already has instead of taking them away. So we're going to count it all up together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know the answer is 12. So she starts out with 8, so put that here. She buys 4 more, so it ends up with 12. Since she buys 4 more, she's not taking away or losing any. We're adding. That's why we counted it up instead of crossing out some. Now we have Lucas had 15 marbles. He lost 8 of his marbles. How many marbles does he have left? So here he's losing some marbles instead of getting new marbles. So we know that we're going to start with 15. We have 8. Now to find out whether we're going to add or subtract. This is 15. Now he loses 8, so we're going to take away 8 of his marbles because he doesn't have them anymore. So he has this amount left. If you count it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 left. Now since we crossed out the dots instead of adding and counting more dots, we know that we're going to subtract since he lost the marbles. Now we have word problems. So the first one says, Matthew has 6 trading cards, Ashley has 4 trading cards, and Eric has 3 trading cards. How many cards do they have in total? So since we're trying to find out how much they have in total, we're going to be adding. So we have 6 plus 4 plus 3. We're going to find out how much that equals. So to solve this, we can add these 2 numbers first. So you might already know this from your facts, or you can count or draw. But 6 plus 4 equals 10. And then we're going to be adding 3. Because we have to, because 6 plus 4 equals 10, now we have to add the last number, which is 3. So you can do it this way. 10 and 3, stack the numbers, so it's easier to solve. You have 0 plus 3, which equals 3, and then there's nothing under the 1, so we're going to bring it down. So that's 13. They have 13 cards in total. I'm sorry, that's supposed to say cards. That's a little messy. And now we have number 3. Jeffrey had 12 green apples. He gives some away to his friend, Mark. Now he has 5 green apples left. How many apples did he give away to Mark? So Jeffrey starts with 12. This is Jeffrey's 12 apples in the beginning. This is 5 because he has 5 left, and this is after he gives some away to Mark. So let's take away this quantity of 5 from his 12 to see how much he gave away to Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has this amount of apples. That's how much he gave away to Mark. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that Jeffrey gave away 7 green apples. That's the answer. 7 apples. I hope this was clear and that you guys understood. And I hope you guys are staying safe. Thank you.